Everybody, it's Rick starting over. Now, well, let me get a little sip of water here. I'm gonna wet my whistle here. All right. Now, every once in a while, I like to wax philosophical. I like to be a deep thinker once in a while, because deep down, I'm pretty shallow. I'm just kidding. But sometimes, yeah, I like to get a little deep with things. I like to contemplate life's biggest questions, right? Have a little potato chip while I'm talking here. Let me straighten my hat. There we go. All right, so if I said to you, who are you? Right? If I asked you, who are you? You might stop and think, well, I never thought of it. That's a kind of a tough question. But then you might come up with something like, well, I'm a doctor, a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I work in McDonald's, I sweep floors, I work in an office, I'm a plumber, I work for the airlines. You might come up with something that you do that defines you. Right? If someone says, who are you? You sometimes come up with what you do for a living, right? It's natural to think that way. You define yourself by what you do. But there's a problem with that. Suppose you don't like what you do. Suppose you don't like what you do. Suppose there's something inside you that says, I don't really like what I'm doing. I'd like to do something else. I'm not satisfied, and I'm always been out of shape about this, that, and the other thing at work. Is this person or that person, or I don't like this part of my job, or that stuff, So let's go back to the question. Who are you? Or who am I, right? Who am I? Well, here's one answer to the question. You are a free human being. That's who you are. That's who you are. Now, depending on where you live, that might be... you might be free to a lesser extent or a greater extent, right? But basically, you're a free human being. And that means you can choose to do what you want to do. You don't have to be in a job that you hate. You don't have to be with people that you really don't like. You don't have to be doing things you really don't like to do. But first, you want to come from a place of, I am a free human being. I am free. Freedom is who I am. And then move from there to find where your passion is and what you're good at. So that's one answer to the question, who am I? Who are you? You're a free human being. Lots of choices. And life is full of choices. It's Rick starting over. Until next time.